Hi, everybody. I am Dana Litwin, CVA, and today, first time guest and fantastic person to work with. We did a project together. Lauren Michelle Loftin, affectionately known to friends as LoLo, is also a CVA and a CNP, Certified Nonprofit Professional, with over a decade of experience leading youth-focused programs in the nonprofit sector. Her work centers on mentoring and empowering young people to take action in their communities through civic engagement, volunteerism, and social impact. Over the course of her career, which has ranged from New York to now Texas, Lauren has mobilized close to 600 volunteers and designed mission-driven programs that build youth capacity while fostering inclusive, community-centered change. Lolo, what would be your Tuesday tips for other leaders of volunteers who are trying to start youth programs, or they haven't done that, and maybe they have moved into a new role where they're now dealing more with youth recruitment? And we talk in this longer Priceless Advice interview about transformation versus transaction, and folks will see that when the Priceless Advice comes out. But for Tuesday tips and engaging Gen Z or even GenAlpha, if a program can take younger kids, not just teenagers, what have you found has been the most successful way to really connect with that generation and that audience from a recruitment or marketing or preparing them as volunteers?
That is a good question. I would say give them opportunities to lead. I would say if there are internships that they could be involved in, I would say paid ones. I would say pay. Okay. Yes, internships are a form of volunteering, but yes, pay them, please. But yes, pick their brain. Okay. It's okay. I have many social media platforms, but do I know the ins and ends of TikTok? I do not. So yes, do I ask the young people, like when I was speaking to my volunteers, who is Clara? What is this? What are these new hashtag trends? Ask them. Okay. Also just ask them, like, really what motivates them to volunteer. I think that's the most important thing, because I think where we think we have all the ideas, I am the first person to say, I don't always have the answers. And they're the ones that know. They're the ones that are growing up in this. And so, again, I was born in 91. I will say that. I'm 33. And so, where they're born in 2009, like I was 15. I don't know. So, I think giving them the opportunity, just do a focus group. Maybe do a focus group. I will say the many times when I was at SCAN, Save the Children Action Network, and where food bought kids in, gift cards to their favorite stores, bought them in, it helped. So maybe that's a tip. Always food, drinks, any type of sugar, bought the kids in, and they were engaged. And I think to give them the opportunity to say, okay, I can be myself and say, well, these are the issues that I believe in, and this is something that you should pay attention to. Listen to them, because we think we're doing it right. Where we thought, hey, Zoom is the platform. Is this the way? Is this it? And they're like, well, no, we actually prefer texting, or we prefer this method of communication. I'm like, okay, then I guess I text you. Then it saves me time. That makes sense. So I think just having the opportunity to just let them say what works for them. And I think that's what helps.
Yeah, totally. I love those as Tuesday tips. And that's one of the most common questions I get from clients or just people I'm having conversations with online in different groups and forums and things of, oh, Gen Z, how do I reach them? They don't pay, and there's all these terrible stereotypes. But again, people are people. One, there's always going to be, people who are not great at being involved with stuff, and that's just not what they're vibing, and that's fine. You don't want to waste energy on people who don't want to be involved or don't feel connected to the cause that you're working with. I think those as Tuesday tips are super helpful to all the organizations that are struggling with youth outreach. As like, don't make assumptions, listen. If they're interested in being involved, they probably have some great ideas and probably some ones that you haven't thought of or hadn't heard of before. So be open to that, and be open to their feedback, and be open to having new roles and special projects. Thank you for those Tuesday tips, Lolo. I appreciate it.
Of course. Absolutely. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Take care.